It's that special time of month again to tell you all the games that I played this month. Starting with Dark Souls 3. After my second Dark Souls 1 replay at the start of June, I immediately got to Dark Souls 3 and it's a really good game. I'm gonna need to get on it again soon for that replay, but in a lot of ways, it was better than Dark Souls 1. Moving while drinking Estus Flask especially, and a lot of basic mechanical stuff that felt a lot smoother, and the bosses are so good, dude. But I got through it all in like 5 days, and I didn't play any of the DLC content because I was saving it for the replay, so I just need to do that replay. Dark Souls 2 next, maybe? And returning to one of my favorite games of all time is The Last of Us Part 2, for a little bit more no return, but mostly the lost levels, which I didn't record any footage of, so here's my raw stream VOD. But it was very interesting to see behind the scenes and look at how much effort and work goes into big games like this, and it almost just made me want to go and replay all the Valve games to hear their development commentary. But there's 3 levels: the Jackson Party, the Seattle sewers, and hunting down a boar in a gas station. And even though they're bare bones, you can see where they would have sat in the story, and I just wonder how much more they actually cut out of the game. And as for No Return, I've talked about it a couple of times. The Last of Us combat is just so fun on its own, so to play it in a roguelike mode with more replayability is so peak. And I also played Stardew Valley, being another one of those games that sat in my Steam library absently for a couple of years now. I was surprised at how addicted I got to this game. The thing about it is you always have something to do every second of every day. The first couple of hours are spent tending to your crops and animals, and then either fish or explore the mines to do quests. It's in the same strain of addiction of mine with Terraria and Satisfactory. If I start a new playthrough, I'm staying glued to my screen for 2 days straight. And honestly, after a couple of days straight of playing Stardew Valley, I somehow managed to get away from it and take a break, and I'm kind of scared to pick it up again because I got shit to do, man. But I got my wife, a perfect farm, and my boy Cletus is living the farmer's life. Then of course, another favorite of mine with DayZ. I haven't played this game a whole lot throughout the year, mostly because my duo has been busy with actual life stuff, and I need to adjust to playing solo again. But this last month, I've come back to it a bit more, and it's still such a good game. Unlike most other highly replayable games I've dumped a couple of 100 hours in, I'm still nowhere near close to getting tired of DayZ. And it's true, every run is a new adventure, and anything can happen. But yeah, I need to play more of it. And on my main channel, I've started this new thing where I'll play COD Zombies every Sunday on stream for COD Zombie Sundays, and I went back and played World at War. Now, straight up, even though I've spent a lot of time with this game, and it was the first Call of Duty game I purchased on PC, it is still easily the worst zombies experience. Maybe not as bad as Vanguard, but anything looks good when you're comparing it to horseshit. But even as the grandfather that gave birth to zombies, it's bad, but it was still fun to go back and revisit. But moving on, lastly is Fallout New Vegas, and I'm happy to say that I finished the game. Towards the end, I got my anti-material rifle and NCR combat gear I was hunting for the whole game, and I sided with the NCR of course. But I really feel like towards the end of the game was where the game clicked with me a lot more. Halfway through my playthrough, I was feeling a rough patch with the game, and I played the last 5 to 10 hours off stream just because I wasn't feeling it. But towards the end, with getting all the different factions to help you and the NCR, and seeing how all of my decisions throughout the game really did affect and change the world was incredible to see. And other than Red Dead Redemption 2, I haven't played any other major open world RPGs, but I'm happy to say I'm hooked. Now to get back to that damn Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough.